Get anything up on Instagram because we haven't been together for so long.
I know, for a while.
And yeah, we're live because it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year. We are discombobulated.
No, we're not.
Kind of, sort of. I mean, we've been catching up on all sorts of fun things.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't get anything on Instagram.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Yeah. Y'all didn't get anything on
If
Instagram.
people are subscribed, they've got a pop-up that just came up.
Yeah, they got a notification, just, and if you don't, too bad, you'll catch it later.
Yeah. I'm Colleen.
Sue.
Karen.
Welcome to 2024.
Yeah, it is,
I know.
isn't it? Yeah, not 25, it's 24.
Yeah.
I keep skipping years.
Do you?
Yeah.
Don't.
I know, it's weird.
Does that, but does that include your birthday too?
No.
No?
I'm counting backwards.
We're going backwards.
Yeah, we're going
I'm going from like 39 to 31.
Yeah, just keep going back and forth.
Back and forth and
I'm
back
okay
and
with
forth.
that. I support that
Works.
100%.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, so I think my favorite that I've heard is my cousin. He turned 50 this past year. And he refused to say he was 50. He said he was 40-10.
40-10.
And I'm like,
40-10. I like
40
kinda
plus
that.
10. I like
What's
that.
wrong with 40-10?
I'm 40-12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40-12. I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'm
be a
60.
teenager next year.
Mm-hmm.
This year.
Ah.
Shit, I'll be a teenager this year.
Yes. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining.
Hi,
Happy New
Nancy.
Year.
Eileen.
I can't see that
So
one.
we have been gone for a couple of weeks. I hope you
Holidays.
guys had a good holiday and a good New Year. I don't even know if you guys had a good holiday or New Year. Did you?
I did. It was great. I stayed here. I didn't have to travel this year. I'll travel next year. And so, yeah, it was good. But the best part is, so I go on vacation Friday. So I'm just trying to make it through 6 more days, and then I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
And you're out for how long?
A week and a day. something
Week
like
and a
that.
day?
So you only have 4 work days left. Or are you doing 3?
Well, I don't know. I've got a customer and a big shipment coming in tomorrow, so we'll see how long that takes. But I'm like, surely you guys can figure this out, right? Like, you don't need me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to take off Thursday afternoon so I can pack.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you flying out Thursday night or Friday morning?
Friday. Hey, I like your. This is complete squirrel. So Deb's not here, so I guess I'll squirrel.
Yeah.
Is that a dinosaur with a Santa hat?
Yeah, you like that?
That is freaking awesome. We're going to show what she's talking about. This right here is it's a dinosaur.
That's compliments of Deb.
Of course it is, because Deb's our tchotchke.
Oh,
Yeah. So Deb's not feeling well.
Mm-mm.
So we're Deb today.
Yes.
But I'm going to be like Deb and go on a cruise next weekend.
She's just under the weather.
yeah. just a
She's
cold.
not, it's just a cold. She actually texted me and said, I can if you really want to. Mikey can drive me over and go hang over at Lowe's.
One of his favorite spots.
Right. And I'm like, you know what? It's good. It's good. I'll
Yeah.
reach out to the other girls and see
Rest.
and rest. I said, in a couple of weeks, you're going to be traveling. So you want to be
Yeah.
100% when you go. So
Hang on. Where does Sandy live? She's a blizzard coming on Tuesday.
Ooh, Sandy, keep
Sandy,
it, please.
where are you?
Sandy, I'm not coming to visit you on Tuesday.
No. You can keep
Yeah.
it all.
yesterday, we had the strangest snow here. Now,
Yeah, we did.
Now in Minnesota, this shit happens all the time. So it wasn't abnormal for me. Like I'm used to seeing this kind of snow, but this was heavy, sticky,
Yeah,
Wet.
like quick,
wet snow.
quick.
And it just kept going and kept going and kept going. It's a beautiful snow. It's the kind of snow that clings to the trees and
It looks pretty.
it makes the trees outlined in the trees. Not now because it's all melted because
Yeah,
we're in Indiana.
not-
Snow doesn't last.
It's
No.
not warm enough.
But I
it's
woke
too
up
warm.
and I said, "Oh, she's in Chicago, so maybe we will get it too."
Oh.
I sent out a mass text to all of our friends, and I'm like, "What happened? I woke up in Minnesota. Like what?"
Yeah,
They
you
kind
did.
of laughed.
So,
It didn't.
well, at
We
least
still
it's
have
helped you
snow on the
enjoy
ground,
life.
and I didn't touch it. I said, "Tell me your husband's traveling for 3 weeks for business." Without telling me your husband is traveling.
It looks like
for
you
business.
shoveled, right? Because it's
I
warm
said,
enough that
I'll go first.
Yeah.
My husband It snowed.
Right,
Yeah.
Sandy, we
Yes.
totally agree. Yeah, it's not fun snow.
No.
It's not good snow at all.
Uh-uh.
Should I get the shop update out of the way right away?
Yes,
Just get
yes.
this bullshit out of from in front of me, and I can get knitting in front of me. St. Patty's Day mystery packs.
Oh my gosh. I gotta have one of those.
So there's everything,
So hurry up before Karen starts to order.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Valentine's mystery packs,
Oh, those are cute
You
too.
know,
I'll take that one, Karen.
gnomes and hearts,
Oh,
and
gnomes. Let me see.
Oh,
owls and cupids and
So hurry up before I buy them.
Yeah, really. Ooh, I
Thanks,
already know
guys.
which ones I want.
a new rainbow pack of needle huggers
Yeah. those
with
are
or
the
without the
best.
lobster clasp.
The best. Look at this.
Okay, y'all, these are not up yet, but they will be maybe today. But I did just get in purple rings. So these are purple rings with lavender beads.
Very pretty.
Sorry, I don't have them on a ring for you to see them.
They're
Yep.
super cool.
But
They are.
I'm going to buy some of those too.
Yeah.
And because I gave myself this thing where I couldn't purchase anything more in 2023, I still shopped and I just had them in my carts. So when January 1st rolled around, all of the carts,
push the button.
I pushed the button on all the carts. So there's lots of, if you are not subscribed to the Etsy shop, you need to, because there are some really fun things coming.
Yeah.
And I even have Advent things coming. So 2024, there will be an Advent stitch marker Advent.
Amazing.
Yep. She finds the best stuff, doesn't she?
She does.
I even have an Advent container started already.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, I have to.
Oh.
I have to have 24 different
Yeah.
Well.
really cool things for
Yeah,
y'all.
I know.
Yeah, that's.
So I have something started already.
But
If I put it off till the last minute, this shit ain't gonna get done.
Well,
I
that's
know.
true. It will. Oh,
I
by
know.
the way, do you need help putting stuff together?
I always need help putting stuff together, mainly my brain.
Oh, I can't help you there because mine's been lost for a long time.
They showed up today, and I'm like, okay, what do I do with this? What do I do with that? And they're like,
Whatever you want.
dude, you do you, boo, because you do it
Yeah.
so well. And I'm like,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
I'm
yeah.
not making any. I'm still off. It's Sunday. I'm not working today. I'm not making any decisions.
Oh.
I go.
Yeah.
I said, do I do this or this? And she just said, yes. That's what she. I'm like, you're being boss lady on me.
Yes. Well,
She's like, yes, I am.
yes to both.
Yes,
But
to
I
both.
can appreciate not buying a lot of stuff and then splurging, because that's what I did with you guys last week.
Wasn't it
Was
fun?
that last weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't it fun?
I kind of did too.
I bought.
I
most,
was
think.
good.
We went to Simply Sock.
Mm-hmm.
Up in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
And they're mostly an online store, so check them out online, Simply Sock. But they are open one day a week,
If that.
if that.
Yeah, it's
And then it's only like 4 hours that they're
Yeah.
open
yeah.
to the public.
Mhm.
So
But they are open every other Saturday.
yeah,
We just happen to hit the Saturday.
we just happened to hit the Saturday.
Thanks, Sandy. That's the best news I've gotten today.
What'd she say?
It's going to be warm.
No
snow.
no snow for us. She
Oh.
goes, oh, well, you know.
You can come hang out down here if you want.
Yeah, I have a spare bedroom and my
She
husband's
does.
gone. So, just come on
Come
down.
on down.
Yeah, so we all kind of, how much did you buy? She forgot to bring hers, but
Yeah, I did. I only bought 4 skates. That was good for me.
that was really good for you.
Yeah, it was.
But I was an enabler. So, Karen and I, we usually buy
Yeah.
the same stuff. And there was one really, I didn't even bring that one.
I
Super cool skein. So I just grabbed 2 and I plopped one
Yeah,
in
she
her
plopped
basket.
one in
Yeah,
my
she just
basket.
said, "Oh,
She-
you need to
here,
have
you
that."
need this. Okay.
Mhm.
That was the 4th skein.
Tipped you over.
Yeah.
And then you were like, okay, now I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
But let
Done.
me tell you, this one here, she was on a mission. She walks in, she buys her stuff, checks out, puts it in the car and comes back in. Meanwhile, the rest of us are still in shock and awe of all the great yarn that we have
Yeah.
to choose from. And she's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm done.
How's that even possible?
And then they were all kind of a little bit. You guys were all like, how much did you spend? And I go $4.91.
And I was like, where's that sale?
They're like, baloney, I saw your basket. It was overflowing. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I spent $4.91. Where did you get that stuff? And I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't spend any money.
You just, yeah. You spent your husband's money.
That's right. No, actually, I had a gift card. So
my work gives us a gift card at Christmas time. So it was the gift card.
Yeah.
So I was excited to go look at the hedgehog. Hedgehog? No.
The
what is this? HHF. Hedgehog fibers.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, but you were also looking at the long grass, whatever.
And then this brand too. Life in the Long Grass.
Life
They're
in the
both
Long
from
Grass.
Ireland, and I was excited to check both of those lines out. They're hard to find, at least in person, down around here.
Life in the Long Grass, for sure.
Yeah. So I was very excited to check those out, and then.
So what all did you get?
Well, I'll show you guys. So this one is, and I didn't bring it all. I spent way too much money. My basket was overflowing.
but it was fun.
But it was fun, and I have no regrets. But also, I didn't buy a whole lot of yarn this past year. So,
But then you've also depleted your current stash quite a bit.
Yeah.
And so, you had to build it back up again.
Look at her earrings.
oh yeah,
Those are so cute. Oh my gosh. I just now noticed.
they're Slinky Dogs in honor of my
Slinky dog
upcoming
earrings.
vacation. And in
They're
honor
very
of
tiny, guys. So
Lulu and Charlie.
Yeah.
So Slinky Dog, we're going on a Disney cruise. So I have 7 different earrings for each day on the cruise. The other day I wore Chewbacca.
Oh, did you?
I have some Maleficent ones, but anyway. So yeah, I got that, and then Life in the Long Grass, right?
Life in the Long Grass.
I don't know if you guys have knit with this. This is absolutely fabulous yarn. I bought a skein when I was in London a few years ago. Made a shawl with it. It was absolutely amazing. So I've been wanting to get more of that yarn. And then okay, get this. So I think it was December 23rd. I was looking at her website thinking, okay, because we're going to go up there in a couple of weeks. Let's see what she has. Christmas Eve, I open up my Christmas presents from my mother-in-law. She got me 5 skeins of a fade of this brand.
Wow.
Holy moly. I'll bring that next time.
Yeah.
And I was like, Janet, how do you know? I was on her website. She's like, do you know they're from Ireland? I'm like, I know exactly who they are. Like, it was so weird. But I was pretty excited.
Your mother-in-law has great
So
taste.
there's 75% SW merino, superwash merino, and 25% nylon is their base. But yeah,
It's really
It's
nice.
really-
it's highly twisted.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's really, really good. So I'm really excited to work with that.
I wonder how those would work. I mean, I wonder how that base, not this particular skein, but wonder how this base would be with socks.
Yeah, I have like 8 skeins now, so I'm sure I can make a pair of socks with one of them.
Sure.
And then, okay, so you guys know I'm blue and gray.
Mhm.
And so anyway, this red one is for my husband. He wants another hat, right?
Yeah.
Lightweight hat for when he's running. This was on sale, so I was pretty excited. It's an Emma's yarn, and it's hot pink. It was a gray day, and I was like, I need some bright colors. And I saw this, and I said, hey, Sue, you need this too. It's on sale.
It went in my basket. It went in my basket too.
And so this is wool and silk, right? So
Yeah, they're nice.
80-20 wool and silk.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure.
Green
I
and
might make silk with that. Socks with that. I haven't decided.
green and hot pink.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fun. It's
Yay.
fun. And then
What are you
Yummy.
going to make with yours? Is yours going in your blanket?
I don't know. It's just pink.
It's
I had to
pink.
have it. It was pink.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And so, okay, so then the other stuff I have to show today, you guys know or might remember that I normally do Advent socks, the self-striping socks. Well, this year I am behind. Because I got obsessed with my blanket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So here are the skeins that I got that I have not knit up yet. And so if you guys have knit already. You already know what these look like. So this is from the Cozy Knitter. She's out of Canada, right? Fun. Do this every year. I've been doing it, I don't know, for as many years as she's been doing it. And this is from the Wool Baron. I think I'm going to make a hat out of this one.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, this is going to be like a
That's
Musselburgh.
cool. I love those
Mhm.
colors.
And these will be socks, and they've got little sparkles.
The sparkles.
The sparkle heel.
Yeah.
heel toe cuff.
Yeah.
Sort of
Oh.
stuff.
And then I got this too. This is Manos de Uruguay. It's this fluorescent green, which will go with this for a hat for my husband. He likes really bright colors. Red is his favorite, and then you can't go wrong with highlighter green.
There you go.
Yeah. you have to.
That's good to knit with. I've knitted with that before. It's nice.
I love
Sandy's-
us sending all the emojis.
She's like, whoa.
All right, Sandy. Sandy, you could come sometime to Simply
Yeah.
Soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We'll
not
meet you
that
there.
far
We'll
for
meet
you.
you.
It's just Fort Wayne.
I don't. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Vera Bradley plus Simply Sock. Yeah, I don't know. Deb would be all for that.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's right around the corner.
Mhm.
So, of course,
Oh, there's yours.
I got the same
Mhm.
Emma's yarn
On sale, guys.
on sale.
That's the best part.
This is just a heritage paint, but I loved the purple,
With the gray.
pink, gray.
Yes.
Mind you, all of mine have pink in it because they may potentially go into my pink blanket.
Mhm.
They may not. I don't know.
Ooh,
This is Lorna's laces.
pretty.
Yeah. So browns and pinks and burgundies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Very
have a
pretty.
feeling this is more kind of like a planned pooling, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mm.
But whatever. I liked it. Thought it was cool. I love pink and brown together. I love that color
It
combination.
is pretty, isn't it? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, this is Fleece Artist. I love black and hot pink. So, and then this had this pop of yellow in it. Yellow green.
Green.
Yeah, it's
I
kinda
see-
green.
Look, I see a teeny tiny bit of blue.
Yeah, there's just a smidge of blue in there. Had to get it.
Oh, can we wind that today?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually Simply Socks brand.
Oh, okay.
Just a blue and pink speckle, or pink with a blue speckle.
Mhm.
Touch of other colors. Kind of cool. And then these two, this
Oh,
one found
Yep.
and said, Sue, you need these.
Yes.
They're actually lace. So I'm wondering, I'm going to ask you guys because they're lace, if I hold them together,
I would.
would that be the same as sock?
Yep. Maybe a little more, but not much.
I'd have to Google that. It might be a little bit more, but let me see.
It wouldn't be much more, I would think.
No, I think you could do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is really, really thin.
Yeah, that is pretty thin.
I'm thinking about for my
Yeah,
blanket.
Sandy's saying, yeah. I would put these together.
Mhm.
Because I'm not going to do anything. I'm not
Mhm.
going to do anything with lace.
Oh, no.
But I had to get these because they were in the clearance section
Well,
Mhm.
and your
and they were like
colors-
next to nothing to
Yeah.
buy. And I was like, they both have pink. And I'm wondering, I'm already holding double anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So
you're used to that.
Yeah. So it'd be like triple, like my
Yeah.
blanket.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my haul. I spent $4.91. What do you think?
I spent more than that.
My haul's at home because I
That's-
forgot.
I was like, whatever.
That's all that came out of my pocket.
Well, nothing came out of my pocket, so I was real happy about that.
Well, it didn't really come out of my pocket.
Well, I know mine either, but you know.
But you know what the best part is? Lace plus sock is DK, but lace plus lace, I think, is sock.
Okay.
Or if it's so vastly different, would it
Mhm.
really tell? Would you really be able to see the difference in
it's your blanket, right?
a crochet blanket? I don't think so.
I don't think you would. But I
No.
don't crochet, so
So my husband is such a fan and supporter of knitting and crocheting. It
Of the
cracks me.
fiber world.
Yeah, he loves it, right? And he's like, hey, look, when you go there, you should look for yarn for the cat's blankets. So he wants me to crochet 2 blankets for our 2 kittens because whenever I crochet my blanket, the cats come out.
oh,
So-
absolutely.
And I said, well, I've got some acrylic yarn that people have given me. I can use that. No, Colleen, you need yarn that you're going to be happy working with. And then they deserve good wool.
I still have a big cake of that mochi-ishi if you want.
Maybe. Yeah.
They probably would love that
Yeah.
mochi-ishi.
Yeah.
And it's not bad to work with,
Yeah.
especially if you crocheted it.
Oh, yeah.
You should take that
I should.
for the cats. I think the cats would probably love that.
And then he says, so I was like, okay, well, but
Which is an Italian yarn.
Mhm.
Mushishi?
Mochi-ishi. It's
Yeah.
Italian.
I thought it was Japanese. Whatever. It
Whatever.
Doesn't matter. And then a couple days ago, he sends me this post from Instagram. It's some woman had crocheted a temperature blanket last year and just finished. He said, "Hey, have you seen this? You could do this. You're knitting you're crocheting that blanket so fast. I want a temperature gradient blanket." He's a monster. I mean, it's great, right? Like, who else has a husband out there saying, "Look at all this stuff you can do, and I need you to buy good yarn so you're happy with it, and then the cats are happy with it." Right? Like, don't knit with stuff that you're not happy with.
That's fabulous.
Not a bad find, huh?
Yeah, not a bad find. No,
And he
no,
cooks.
Mitsubishi would look awesome.
Yeah,
for
we'll go look at that. Yeah.
for the cat beds. Yeah.
Say no to the temperature blanket.
Just say no. Say no.
I don't know.
She's having fun with crochet.
She is.
Don't dim her shine.
Like, I saw another pattern of somebody had done their temperature blanket, or no, she had done a mini skein. Did I do this ring?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I
I
did.
was like, I've got a napkin.
I did it. I'm hoping it'll go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she had this really cool crochet pattern that I have to ask my crochet teacher what it is and how to do it, because I only know how to do
The corner to corner.
corner to quarter and trebles, right? Is that what I'm doing?
No, you're
Three,
well.
double, triple crochet.
In American terms, you're doing slip stitches, single crochets, and double crochets.
Mhm.
But in UK terms,
It's doubles and trebles.
guess who's been watching a lot of UK videos?
Yeah.
So they're trebles to me.
Yeah. Don't read an American pattern then.
I don't even read a pattern. I just call you.
Yeah, there you go. I'll sue.
Yeah. No, and I was just the other day thinking, if you did a temperature blanket, so you're just going straight across and straight back,
Mhm.
I think you would be fine, except I would want you to have a place marker on the last stitch, because that's what most new crocheters have issues with, is where's my last stitch
Oh.
on that row.
Mhm.
So we
Okay.
would just,
Well, and so I saw somebody had done a corner to corner temperature one,
Mhm.
and they did
Yeah.
20 squares for each day.
oh no,
Oh.
that's weird.
I don't
It doesn't
know
matter.
because
I mean,
I don't.
you can do whatever
Yeah,
you
you
want.
can do whatever you want, for sure. For sure.
Hmm.
I think you could compromise, since it's the hubby that wants a temperature thing, do a temperature scarf for him.
Oh, a scarf. Instead
Just a
of
scarf.
blanket. Oh, there you go.
Well, I could do that. What I was thinking is his birthday is May 5th. So if I start May 5th, he can get a blanket next year for his birthday.
Or
that-
Christmas.
No, because it's a year.
It's a year.
Oh, never mind. Well,
Mhm.
I've never done one. So I
No,
don't
you're
know.
right. I mean, like, I could start from January 1st, catch up.
Yeah.
But I was thinking if I did May 5th to May 4th. But I also know me, I don't knit or crochet a whole lot in the summertime. So it's probably not going to happen.
Probably not,
Right.
because you'll be out on the water. We're lucky
That's why
we
I'm
see
like
her
a
as much
scarf
as we do now.
A temperature scarf might be,
I could do that for him.
yeah. That would be kind of cool.
Or a temperature hat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or the poop scarf. So I saw somebody
Oh my
who
God,
took the
that's so
temperature
funny.
blanket like concept and did it with their poop.
Yeah.
Like the daily, yeah. I was like, it's kind of funny. It's kind of hysterical. But yeah. So I was like, oh.
It's also like,
It's the
No,
colors
thanks
that can
to
be
you.
ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it'd be one of those I'd probably walk through the house and look and see what colors I have the most and then come up with some kind of gradient and say, here's your, oh, you wanted it in bright red and green and blue. Well, it's in muted grays.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
It matches
It's
the
in,
house.
it's in gray to white.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
Or charcoal to white.
Yeah, right? And I might do like one pop of color for like a really hot day. And that's
Yeah.
because there aren't a lot of those.
Red.
Yeah.
That would be cool,
Yeah, it
actually.
would.
Mhm.
It
So we'll
would.
see. But anyway,
Or teal.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Whatever color you have the
Yeah.
most of.
Well, because he likes red, like red
Like red, like a
and orange, right? Like, does this look like something I would pick out?
No.
Yeah.
He's like, that's fabulous. I'm like, oh, yeah, of course it is.
that's what he likes.
Well, okay, so I had this thought just last night as I was working on this,
Ugh,
my latest
Oh yeah.
Musselburgh.
and it's so soft.
So this is like silk, cashmere, and
Fabulous.
mohair.
And sparkly.
In sparkle.
Yeah, and then the white has a little sparkle to it. Now, I have another skein of pink that I'm doing the other side of this,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not quite done with the white. So this is going to be much longer than the standard Musselburgh.
Oh yeah. So it'll be slouchy.
Mm-hmm.
If that's
Not only will it be slouchy, but here's my other thought.
I heard get that stitch back on.
Dang it. Get on
Stupid
there.
stitch.
Get
I
on
should
there.
have a stitch saver on
Yeah,
there.
you should. Like you don't have any.
I know. Okay, so hear me out on this. If I put some sort of button on one end and some sort of connector on the other end, not only could you wear it as a hat, because you could tuck in one,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
but you could also wear it as a cowl.
Oh,
What do you guys think?
I think that's brilliant.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Because
but
I'll have
yeah.
this much pink again on the
Mhm.
other side.
Sure.
And you know what? When it's that cold that you're wearing that, no one's gonna care. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Right? Because it'll be like 40 below.
Yeah, really.
Right.
Mm.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I don't know.
I think that's a really cool idea.
how,
Mhm.
like button on one side and maybe
Like an I-cord loop.
an I-cord loop with a tassel on the other side, right? So when it is in hat form, you have, or maybe just a pom-pom, right? I just love this idea.
Decisions. I know. Decide when you're almost done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've had like I'm in such a brain fog right now because I have way too many ideas running around in my brain.
Right.
Way too many.
Write them down.
Yeah.
I know.
So
Doesn't
write
mean
them down.
it needs to make a pit stop.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lulu. You can keep the cold, windy weather.
Where's she? Oh, she's in
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
So about writing it down. So I'm not one to journal and like never had a diary when I was a kid or anything like that.
Mhm.
However, yeah. So my rowing coach, she took, like I said, so rowing is a very emotional sport, right? Like you can have a great practice and you're high for days, and you can have terrible practice and then you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I even coach this sport. They're gonna kick me out, right? And so I've never had a sport where it's so emotional like that. And I said, it's a lot, and I don't know how to get over it sometimes.
Uh-huh.
She says, write it down. Write it down.
Yeah.
So I started doing that. And I have a journal just for rowing,
just for rowing.
Just for rowing.
and it helps, right? So now I'm thinking of doing it for knitting, or it's going to be in the same book, but I think it's going to be a separate one for knitting, because what happens is I get stuff running through my head and then I can't sleep. And then I look for stuff on the interwebs, and none of this is good. But if I write it down,
Right.
It's out of your system.
it's on paper, and so it can
It's
leave
on
your
paper.
head.
You don't need to think about it anymore.
Right.
It's
Mhm.
there.
So do any of you guys do that? Any kind of journaling stuff like that to get stuff out of your head? I've found that as I've gotten older, I need to do that. Right. So yeah, I started it last season. Fabulous.
I used to do that when like I couldn't sleep at night because you had so many things that you had to do or whatever,
Yeah.
whether it's at work or at home or with
Right.
the kids or whatever. And you get to the point at night where you're everything is just, don't forget to do this. Don't forget to do this. Don't
Yep.
blah, blah, blah,
That's
blah,
too
blah,
much.
blah, and your brain just won't shut off.
Yep.
If I learned that if I just got up, came out, sat down, wrote it out on a piece of paper, then
Mhm.
it was good. It was written down, and I didn't have to think about it
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go back to sleep.
So the other
Maybe
thing
I should just take my own advice and write that down
Well-
for the shit that I'm thinking about what I'm knitting with.
Yeah, well, and so here's the other thing, and so maybe you guys
I have to
find this
remember.
when you're knitting or crocheting, right? So like when I'm on the rowing machine, it's very repetitive, so it's almost like meditation, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing when you knit or crochet, and so that's when your brain can kind of calm down a little bit, and your
Mhm.
ideas can flow. And I have some of my best ideas when I'm working out, and so I have my notebook so I can stop, write it down because I'll forget.
Well,
Yeah. By the time you're done with your
I'm
workout,
thrown up.
and
completely
the brain
forgot
is
to do that.
gone. And the brain is gone again.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Yep. Text myself. Yes. I email myself. Mhm. Yeah.
I do that. I'll email. I email myself a lot.
Yeah.
Just so that
Yeah. But I had fun with it. I got a little journal. And then I took one of our rowing magazines and I cut out stuff and I taped it to the front of it, put a cover on it to protect it. And
There you go.
Mm-hmm. I have a flocking notebook
Yeah,
that I
you
should
should
just
use that.
use the next one. I think I started to maybe a year or two ago, like writing down the
Mhm.
projects that I had done.
Yep.
But I think I need to use it in a different way.
So I saw somebody on the Instagrams. She posted flipping through her 2023 journal,
Mhm.
and hers was pretty neat. She did a pretty good job of writing the pattern, whatever. But what I liked was she took her yarns. So say she made something with this. She did like a flat pom pom of little pieces and taped it to the page. So
you could see
you
the
could
color.
see the colors and,
Oh,
and
okay.
feel the fiber.
Nice.
I thought that was a pretty slick
Yeah.
Oh,
idea.
I like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, just take a little snippet and
Yeah.
connect it to the page. Oh, awesome.
She brought the F journal for family. It helps to laugh and get it out. Yes, yes, exactly. Yes.
Oh,
That's the fucking journal.
yeah. That's for sure.
So I also started a hat for this one's friend's
Mhm.
daughter, which I'll have to admit the last week or so I haven't done anything on, and I need to just do it and be done with it.
I love that pattern.
Isn't that pretty?
This is hat number 5. The pattern literally is called hat number 5, hat N05.
I could not find it.
I don't know if it is still available, but literally, y'all,
Let's
it's called hat number
Can
5.
I see? Ooh. It's by Knit McKinley. Okay.
So it is so fun to do. It's literally just a few row repeat, like 5 row repeat.
On size 8s.
On size 8s, you use worsted weight yarn. It is a very small cable with this little mock twist in between it. It is so fun to do. Like literally, it's a 5-6 row repeat.
Yeah.
But I cannot do it when I have other people around.
Oh no, because you
No,
have to
you
actually
have to follow.
concentrate.
Well, look,
I
when you do
do
the
have- I
crown,
have to-
you have to follow.
You have to
11
follow directions on this one. So it's a fun hat. I've done it before. I've done it one time
Oh, okay.
before for myself in red with Rios.
Okay,
And I love it.
Mhm.
it's pretty.
But for
Really,
me,
really pretty.
I needed to do the ribbing for my hat. I needed to do the ribbing tighter.
Mm.
But this is silk, I think.
Is it?
I'll tell you, I'm looking at your label. Oh my gosh.
What is
It is merino, cashmere, and nylon.
It's cashmere.
Ooh,
Gosh,
cashmere.
yeah, I mean, it feels-
It's cold.
It's very soft.
Fabulous.
It's very soft. It's for somebody who could potentially lose their hair. So we wanted to make it really soft.
Yes, thank you.
So
She will
that will be finished this week. I'll just finish it. It'll be
Whatever.
finished this week. Well, I'm already on I just have one more repeat and then I'm on the decrease. So
Oh well, you'll get that.
yeah, that'll be done.
Yep.
Other than that, I haven't done anything.
I've worked on that blanket a lot.
You have.
I have. Yeah.
Which
I'm
is
obsessed.
fabulous.
I'm obsessed with
She's
it.
She's
obsessed.
just learned how to crochet.
Mhm.
Like a month and a half ago.
Yeah. And she's on the turn of a blanket. So she's now decreasing
Yeah.
on one side.
Right, because I'm gonna make a rectangle.
Yeah. So she's decreasing on one side, still going kind of straight on the other
Mhm.
side.
Right.
Increasing.
Increasing. Yeah. But
It's
yeah.
really pretty.
Proud teacher.
Can we?
She's
show
such a good
it? Can
teacher,
I
guys.
show it?
And
Can we show it?
oh yeah. Hang on, I gotta move the coffee. Right, where's the coffee? It's big. It's 53 inches one way.
It's a good size blanket.
It is.
It is nowhere near what mine is. It's way more than what mine is because I haven't been working on mine.
Yeah, well, but she has her other ones that she's done that are
Yeah.
gigantic. This is my very first crochet anything in the world project.
Yeah, like she didn't even do a pot holder. Like she said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna do a blanket."
Like those stupid provisional cast-ons when you have to can't do those stupid
Yeah.
things.
For real.
You'll be much
can
better
do
at
it
it
now.
now. You'll be much better at it now.
Okay, so hang on.
I just forget how it goes.
It's stupid is what it is. Because then you know what happens, and maybe I'd be better now.
You'll be better now because holding your. Look at this, guys. Look at how fabulous she is. Oh my god.
So
It's so
it's
squishy soft.
three fingering weights held together, random.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's fun, and it goes by quickly for some reason. And like last night, I was doing this because I wanted to do my turn a couple of times to make sure it was coming out right, because I knew I was going to see my teacher this morning. Because I looked on YouTube on how to do it. I couldn't wait any longer. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, let's see. I think this is right. And she's like, oh, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Good
like
job,
I've got
good job.
these 3 random skeins right now.
Yep.
Yeah. And so then she just picks, when you run out of one, you just pick another one and go with another skein. This is her way of
No, it is easy. It is super easy. It is not hard. It was
not hard.
It was fiddly to start only because I had never crocheted. Now I think I know what is going on, so I think I could start one myself.
Okay.
The beginning, even for me, is
It's
fiddly.
fiddly.
It's weird. The one thing on these corner to corners that I found helped me, even now when I'm starting one, is you're starting yarn to just keep that towards you.
Oh,
Just keep
okay.
it towards me, and then I'm
You're
good.
okay.
Mhm.
You can do a triangle shawl
Mhm.
in corner to corner, and it looks so fantastic.
Yeah, and so you know what? So the cats, Mochi ate the.
Oh.
Well, of course.
Well, she's claiming
You don't
this
have
blanket.
much to weave in.
Nope.
No, you won't.
Yeah, he was purring his little head off, and I was like, and it's gone.
Yeah, so he was happy.
Yeah, they love it. So what I do try to do with this blanket is I try to always have a self-striping yarn with it.
Yeah.
Well, number one, I have so much self-striping yarn left over from so many socks, but it also helps kind of motivate me, like what's the next color and what's it going to look like in that blend of whatever color.
This is really
Right.
nice. Oh, it's so nice.
It's so
yeah, thank
squishy. It's so squishy.
very squishy.
It's so squishy. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
proud
it is.
teacher.
Thanks. It is squishy. You know how sometimes crochet, I think, feels stiff to me. At least to me, it feels stiff or dense or
Sometimes.
or
Well, I mean,
hard.
Yeah.
well,
Like
you
not
could do
like-
the same thing with knitting too. If you're
Right, yeah.
using too small of a needle with too bulky of a yarn,
Right.
you end up with something that's very stiff. So, crochet hook choice is everything.
Okay, so Sandy, oh my God, self-striping held 3 skeins total. Yeah, so Sandy, it is 3 random skeins, except the one random skein is what's left over of self-striping. So I've got a pink, I've got a blue, and this is self-striping with pinks and browns and reds. And this is almost done, and I've got another half of a self-striping skein that I'm gonna join after.
Well,
this.
that's the last of
This is
the
what they
hat.
made last week. Yeah.
Jamie stole that hat from me. He did.
Oh,
He stole it.
He took it?
He's like, oh, I like this one. And I'm like, all right, Mr. Baldy, it's yours.
Yeah.
And he does exactly what I said he was going to do. He pulls it way down and then flips it up.
Oh yeah.
well, that's the way he likes it.
Oh yeah, thanks, Sandy. Yeah, it's completely random. This one I can say I honestly don't put any thought into what I'm grabbing. Sometimes I overthink it, and then there's no reason
And
to.
then-
This one, no.
This one, no. I mean, I've done a couple of them
Yeah, yours are pretty too.
now,
Mhm.
and yeah, the less you think about it, the better it ends up being.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when I started, so Sandy, doing the corner to corner, in order to keep one corner from being all one color, I used a bunch of scrap yarn that I had left over, little bits,
Yeah.
little bits, fiddly bits. So I have this big jar of fiddly bits that I'm now down to about like this much left, which is great, right? Because it means like I'm actually working on something
Yeah.
enough that
And using them.
Yeah,
and it's
using
not,
them,
you
yeah.
know, it doesn't go to waste and it's
Mm-mm.
making a beautiful thing.
And
Yes.
so I have thought, I haven't done it yet, but I'm now working my way through my fiddly bits enough that I thought, oh, I might join row 1 yarn again. That's
Oh,
that
yeah,
mini
because you
skein.
get the little mini
Oh.
skeins.
Yeah, because that way it breaks it up enough that
Yeah.
it looks like this.
There you go.
And then you end up with, you know,
Something
a beautiful blanket.
pretty.
Yeah, the other thing I think what I'm finding with this is doing it this way, any mistakes you really can't tell, right? Because the pattern's so hard to see.
You can't see any
You
mistakes.
can't see any mistakes.
I like that kind of pattern.
Well, that's this.
You should learn crochet then.
I should.
Yeah,
I
but
could.
You could.
because you can knit, this will be quick to learn.
Yeah.
In doing this, then I did my research because I'm a nerd and that's what I did. And they say, whoever these people are on the interwebs says that crochet is easier than knitting.
Uh-huh. It is.
It is. I can now honestly say that it really is.
Did you
It is.
find it a little odd when you were just with the crochet hook instead of both needles?
No, the hardest part was just like when you begin knitting is how do you tension the yarn? That took me
Oh.
probably about a week to figure out,
Okay.
right? Because
Yeah.
I'm self-taught knitter, and if you watch me knit,
You
might-
drop.
I drop yarn.
Nobody
knits.
She should never teach anybody how to knit
I won't.
because she literally drops the yarn and then
Mhm.
then goes into the next thing, picks up the yarn and does it. So she has no tension. But you do.
But I do.
But you
But
do.
you do. It's the
just
weirdest
different
thing.
than
Yeah.
everybody
And then
else's.
like me, when I knit,
Mhm.
I do this. I literally wrap it around my hand.
I do my finger.
Yeah. So you'll be fine then.
Mine is totally around my hand,
Yeah.
but when I crochet,
Mhm.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, so that's like me with knitting, right? But crochet, I have it all, and I've got my tension. But yeah, I will never teach anybody to knit. But I've always said that, right? Like I can't teach you how to knit.
Right.
It works for me. It works for no one else on the planet.
There you go.
I loved when we took that sheep head The sheep hat class.
That was fun.
and it like her and I, it was the first time we did color work.
Yeah,
Oh.
right?
And so we both said, well, let's take this silly, stupid sheep hat
Yeah.
color work
Yeah.
pattern.
That was
together.
fun. That went so fast.
That was Leah. Leah taught that. And Leah she was fantastic because she was like, listen, I don't care if you pick it, if you drop it, if you flip it, if you whatever, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever is comfortable for you.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, but I could hold it like I knit with my right hand and then like I crochet with my left. And it works really well for me for
you.
knitting,
Yeah.
but not for her. So
Yeah.
she drops both.
I drop it, and I'm faster.
Yeah.
I'm faster doing color work dropping it than I am knitting just with one.
I mean, not faster than
no,
knitting.
no, but like for me,
Because I keep a hold of both. But whatever.
But that
Who
works for
cares?
you.
Works
Yeah,
great for
yeah.
That works for you.
you. Are you
So-
have you done color work?
No.
So Sandy,
Yeah.
I think the end of the rows are a little bit easier here because it's a triangle, right? So you're
Yeah.
going like this. It's not like this, right? And I
Yeah.
can see it getting stuck, right? Like I remember doing that on the 10 stitch blanket. It was hard to find exactly where that corner was. So when I was doing that 10 stitch blanket, I would put in
a marker.
stitch marker right on that edge, right on that corner stitch to find it, because otherwise they kind of curl until you get to it and pull it back out.
And what Sandy is referring to, and it's something you haven't actually experienced yet in crochet because she's doing corner to corner, which is like this.
Mhm.
She's not doing a straight row. The problem that a lot of crocheters have is knowing where that last stitch is in the row.
Yeah.
And I'm like you, Sandy, even with a stitch marker on the last stitch, I still have a hard time finding the last stitch. So what I recommend doing is instead of going to the last stitch, choose how many stitches back from the last one that you want to go. Like say it's 3. So once you go through that stitch, you know you have 3 more and it's crochet. You can put it wherever you want to. You just know you need to have 3 more stitches after that. That seems to help me better because even if I'm off a wee little bit on this one, this row, the next row I know is going to be just fine because I'm going to have the same amount of stitches after my stitch marker.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Because that last one is, I hate it, which is exactly why I love the corner to corner.
The decreases that threw her off.
Yep.
I'm not there yet.
She's not there yet.
When you're doing something silly like a chevron pattern in crochet, I'm with you. Like it is, it's tough. It's tough. But the more you crochet, the more you learn your own tricks to trade, which works for you and which doesn't. This is also why I love the granny squares and whatnot, because this is a version of a granny square. Truly, it is.
Big square.
It's just done in a different way, because this is like one granny square or one section of one granny square. The reason why I like it is because you don't have a corner. You don't have an end. Like you're just
okay.
Yeah. At any rate.
Well, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm obsessed with it and it's going by quickly. And I'm using up all this yarn. It's great.
To
and
make
Karen
room
keeps
for new.
and Karen keeps bringing me her half skeins.
Yeah.
So this blanket I think is 3/4 Karen.
No, it's not.
Okay,
A lot of it's you.
Yeah.
Well, my blanket is a lot of everybody's.
It is.
But it's getting to the point where now it's like me.
Well, we gave you all of our pink.
Yeah, I know.
I sent you a pink thing on Instagram last night. Like Night Owl's fibers. Yeah, it's pretty. So I don't know if you guys know Night Owl fibers. They're pretty cool. They're out of Texas, I think. So you can get their yarn there, or Simply Sock has it as well. We saw that, but she has this cool pink and cream self-striping yarn. That came out. It was really cool.
Really wickedly cool.
There should be a bunch of pinks coming up because Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I know. And I'm allowed to shop now.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I didn't buy yarn last year, so other than my I didn't buy a whole lot because I bought my Advent skeins and I bought Spun Right Rounds Advent for Halloween. Yeah, that was it.
I usually
didn't
buy
buy
once
much.
a month.
I didn't buy much last year. I don't
No.
think. At any rate, we should probably let you guys get back to your Sunday festivities and activities.
It was good seeing you guys.
Deb will be back next week.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Well.
She just has a cold.
Yeah.
Nothing major.
I'll send you guys a picture from somewhere warm and sunny.
Yeah, we'll be thinking of you. Like,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. You'll have a great time.
All right. Happy New Year.
Yep.
Journal.
Crochet and knit. Hey, Carly.
Well, hi,
Hey,
Carly.
Carly, did you get your Stanley mug? We were talking about you this morning.
Oh, yeah. Did you get it? I don't
Let's
know
see.
if she did or not.
I bet you she didn't.
Was she in line to get a Stanley mug?
No, she didn't. She was
No.
working. Otherwise, you would have been one of those crazy people in line. huh?
Yeah. She would have been knitting the whole time, too.
She would have got a lot done.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's a good
I
idea.
wouldn't have thought anybody would be standing in line for a Stanley Cup. I mean,
Well, think about it. When growing up, my mom stood in line for a Cabbage Patch Kid. But I don't know. I don't get it, right?
well,
I might
you know
stand
what?
in line for yarn.
yeah, because I did that for Andrew.
Not for a freaking mug that, like, Arctic has them. Yeti has them.
Explain it to us, Carly. We don't get it. I
Yeah.
have a Stanley mug and I don't get it. She would have shoved them out of her way. You would have been one of those people showing up on viral clips all over the place. Crazy Indiana lady.
Yeah. She'd have had her little cart. She'd have been moving them right along.
This
She'd
is
be
why we
running
like
them
Carly.
over. Oh my
we need to
gosh.
bring her shopping with us. Hey, Carly, I want
I
that
mean,
yarn.
is it just a freaking mug?
Yes.
It's just freaking
Pink, but it's pink. I think it's this limited color edition, right?
I think so.
Well, just spray paint. One pink. Like,
I'm sure if it were blue, I would have said, "Hey, Karen, you need to go stand in line and get us both mugs. I have to go to
and
work."
she would have done it. She would have.
So I'm just laughing
You
because
know
it was
darn
pink.
well she would have. If she didn't have anything else planned that day, that's
No,
what she
I
would have been
didn't.
doing.
Oh yeah.
Where was it? Where were these at? Starbucks?
Target.
Target, Starbucks. No other Starbucks.
No. It was just at the Target Starbucks. Which made no sense to me, but
But yeah, if there's a blue one.
okay, well, I'll stand in line. Just remind me. Because I would have slept since then.
Listen, I'm just gonna go online and like Google for a pink Stanley, and I'll give that to Carly.
Well, I
It's
bet you
gonna be the
it
wrong shade of pink.
She won't fucking know. She won't even remember
Yes,
what
she will.
shade of pink it was.
Because now I think they're going for like $200. I don't get it.
Oh my
okay,
God.
I would get a
I-
beige
no,
one
okay,
into
I am
300.
not
Carly,
paying
$300 for a
No.
fucking cup? No.
No.
I will get a beige one
What'd
and
she
spray
say?
paint that bitch
Spray
up
paint.
pink. Okay.
We're going off the rails. I need to wind some.
Carly's like, yep.
Oh,
Oh my
if
god.
the blues are going to cost $400 or $500, they can keep. them.
Yeah,
I would
yeah, no.
never-
Yeah, no.
We can use a
Yep.
blue solo cup.
Right.
We won't even have to wash it.
I
We
will
can
spray
throw it out
paint
when
a
we're
red
done.
solo cup if we needed a blue. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
really.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow is all I can say.
All right, I'm gonna go wind some yarn.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Yep. Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Bye.
It's not a touch screen.
It's not a touch screen.
Dad. Oh my gosh. I